All right, let's talk nervous system and manifesting part 3. So today in this series, we're going to talk about how the nervous system is responsible for how we feel safe and how we feel regulated in our bodies. And when we feel safe and regulated, we are more creative, we are more intuitive, we're more connected, we're more playful. And what does the universe respond to the most? All of that. Hi, my name is Brittany. I'm here to help you create a beautiful, rich life on your terms. So as someone who has been actively trying to heal her nervous system for the last however many years, I have a few tips for you, and I just want to let you know a few things. Before I really understood the nervous system and how important it is to not only just regulation and hormones and all those things, but also in response to the way I was creating and co-creating my life, when I would get really overwhelmed and overstimulated, I would need to zone out. And typically I would just sit on the couch and just binge watch a show. And while there's nothing wrong with that, if you were only doing that, then you're going to find that your nervous system is actually not healing. It's just prolonging the inevitable. So one thing that is really, really important with nervous system regulation is movement. We need to move our bodies to help our system regulate. Now, if you are super stressed, burnt out, overwhelmed on that end of the spectrum, doing anything like hardcore, like cardio or any sort of heavy lifting or running a marathon is probably not going to help you or be the best for your nervous system regarding healing in that moment. Gentle movements, Pilates, yoga, meditating, stretching, these are things that can be so beautiful. Walking, such an easy thing to do, but so overlooked. So now that we got that on par, let's talk about manifesting. When we are honestly at neutrality within our nervous system, meaning we feel regulated, we feel balanced, we feel nourished and replenished, it is so much easier for our manifestation to come through us. Again, remember part 2, for our manifestation come through us and into our 3D reality. So nervous system regulation is such an important component. So if you've really been having a hard time calling in those big ticket manifestations, really allowing yourself to get those items that you've been daydreaming about for years, it's probably because your nervous system hasn't actually settled enough to support the new vision. Because oftentimes we're actually afraid of having the thing that we want. Our nervous system is already overworked. It's already overwhelmed. The last thing that it wants is to bring in maybe a partnership and having to deal with the responsibility of that, or bringing in a new career opportunity, or bringing in more money. See, my pup knows what's up. So pro tip is finding ways that help you get, just in flow, where you just feel so good, so yummy. One thing that I notice all the time, and this is kind of what clued me into this, was that when I travel, I end up manifesting so much more. And it's because I'm completely just at ease, at peace. There's no resistance. I'm just open and receiving and accepting, and I know that I can handle all the situations. So in other words, when you trust yourself, when your nervous system is is stable and steady, when you feel like you're in the pocket of flow and you don't really need anything, boom, that's when your manifestation comes through. So if you have any questions or thoughts, definitely leave a comment for me. If you want some support for your nervous system, I have this beautiful practice called Release and Align, and it is so powerful and potent, and I would love to share it with you. Also, I have my 2020 manifestation method that is just a foolproof way of getting your nervous system aligned, helping you get into just alignment energetically, spiritually, and all these things, and helps your manifestation come through with ease.